Hey guys, today is our 1 year anniversary and our 50th episode. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? This is Till the End of the Line podcast, and I am your boy Juan G here with my partner till the end of that line.
Ooh, Geeka T.
That's right. And as you said, it's our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah,
dude.
And we didn't plan it. It's
50th
year. Episode.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That was a happy accident. Our 50th episode, so it's like 2 milestones at once.
Hell yeah.
I like it a lot. So in honor of our first episode, we took a shot of Thanos blood on that episode.
I got mixologist with it. Oh no,
you did.
Barista? No, mixologist.
Mixologist is correct. Yeah. Barista's coffee.
Yeah, but this one's a little bit simpler.
Yes. So, producer, you want to get in on this? Your shot is there. Cheers.
She's camera shy, guys.
Yes,
it's okay though.
Cheers to a year, guys.
Hey, let's go. That went down way better.
Did it?
Than I expected, yeah.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. All right. I oddly have the urge to just wipe half of humanity now. I don't know. This may have been a mistake.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, 50. We're on the 50th episode. 50% of humanity.
I mean,
hey, you're right.
It comes back around. And not only that, guys.
Yeah, like a triangle that has.
I love that movie. So not only is it our 1 year anniversary, it also.
Hi guys, and I'm out.
It's my birthday. Hey, 37 years.
47 years.
Very old.
47.
37 up here. Knees 62.
He dyes his beard, guys. It's always white.
Yes. If that were the case, I would look fantastic for my age.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So it's really cool. It's really fun that it just happened that way. Yeah. That our first episode was on my birthday. So this, like, every year is just going to be really special for me.
I really think you owe me not an apology, like a thanks, because it was due to my procrastination. I think that's why we ended up filming on your birthday.
That's so true. Yeah, because to be fair, we were trying to get going.
Yeah, you're like, come on, let's go. Months. And I was like, bro, I'm busy at work. Yeah. I'm stressed at work. Shit going on at home.
And then not only that, like you, I don't know, like just started dating. Not just started, but you and Sandy.
We got really serious.
You guys started getting serious around that time. Really serious.
Where I was spending the night. We talked about moving in. Mm-hmm. And now we live together. Yes. And like, yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, you had a lot going on, which is why I wasn't like, let's do this. Like, hurry up. Like, you know what I mean? I understood. But yeah, I mean, it's been an awesome year, man. I first and foremost, I want to thank you, dude, just for going on. You jumped ahead of me a little bit, but I do want to thank you, man, just for going on this journey with me, man. And like when we decided, I just brought it up to you like casually, right? Like, dude, I want to do a podcast. You're like, dude, I've always wanted to do that. Yeah. And then it just balls started rolling from there. Yeah. But yeah, dude, man, just rolling on this journey with me, dude, like really hunkering down. And I mean, look what we've built here, dude.
Where we've gone from episode 1 in my living room.
Seriously, man. I love you, buddy, man. And I just want to thank you, seriously, just for doing this with me, man.
Yeah, I love you too, man. I mean,
it's been a huge joy for me to do this.
Often, like, you know, friends and family or cousins, and like we start chit chatting and like, oh, I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to do it. Sometimes people just lack the conviction, to just get it done.
Yeah, it's always just a pipe dream.
Yeah, and you know, you pushed me to make sure I stayed focused on getting it done. I know I procrastinated. That's why I said you know. Yeah. I know for sure. Like, I mean, we've come a long way from, dude, my old apartment in the living room.
We've gone through four sets, dude. Yeah. 4 sets. We apologize because the first
couple episodes,
first few episodes, audio is just trash.
9 first 9 episodes were pretty bad.
Pretty bad audio, like audio wise. Content was good, but the audio,
yeah, absolutely.
The audio was just we couldn't figure out like how to get it off the webcam mic, and like this mic didn't work the way I wanted it to.
Oh, right.
So then I
you
just
jumped on my bandwagon.
Yes, well, I had to, man. Like, it made sense. You're all,
but dude, it was a steal. Like, we got it for a decent price.
I got it for cheaper because I bought it after you.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that at all. But whatever.
Smooth past that. Yeah, he's still a little sore about that. He's like, "You got it for how much? Damn it!" So yeah, I mean, but we talked about a lot, man. We've gone through. I really wish we could have started this like during phase 1. I feel like, dude, the content
to work through the phases.
Dude, the content we would have had for that, I feel like would have been stellar.
Well,
man.
the future of the MCU is still pretty bright. I think, as much as, the whole, Jonathan Major situation, which he was good footage in the last court that he had, there was footage showing that he was elsewhere during the supposed attacks and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. He's in good spirits.
He's been acquitted, isn't he?
I don't know if it's officially been... that's the statement or not, but I know he's in a good spot. It's looking like that's gonna happen.
So that's good. Yeah.
So we'll see King the Conqueror going forward, and whether they keep him or not, like the stem work of the guy interwoven through the MCU is very strong.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of
the character. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That he can easily be recasted as somebody else.
They're building this whole multiverse saga around him as the big bad, just like they did with Thanos.
Imagine, this is the first time that
imagine Josh Brolin going through some legal troubles in the middle of phase 1, or Infinity Saga. You know what I mean? Like that's how we are right now. We're like, oh, because I cannot see anybody else.
But Josh Brolin was very much so like in the shadows. He popped up in Guardians for
the first half of that saga, he was nowhere near. They didn't even cast him yet.
Exactly.
To be fair,
and it was I forgot what the other person is. At the end of the first Avengers.
He was a stunt guy actually.
Yeah, and
they just used him for like the facial markers and stuff. Yeah.
But I mean, this is the first time that they have like they rolled the dice a little bit with having a face of the phase as a bad guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also at this point, it's more villain. Like I feel like they took it personally when everyone said that Marvel has okay villains, but they're one-off villains because once they're done, and they never repeat.
That's a fair point.
And
DC is on the other end of that, where their villains are hardcore villains.
Hardcore, yeah, and they make the movie, yeah. And as far as where the MCU is going now, I think it's villain driven with Thanos, or not Thanos. I'm sorry, with King the Conqueror, or even just Nathaniel Richards, the character itself. Now we're seeing Victor Timely being as an option and the Loki season 2, which is coming up really soon. Which I'm excited to cover.
Oh yeah, man.
It's just they've invested a lot into building this large villain and multiple versions of him or variants of him. We have a lot to talk about. Dude, I get phase 1 would have been nice, but things happen for a reason. Yeah, and I'm excited, man.
No, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Me too. Like, we still have the James Gunn's DCU coming out, which I'm super excited about.
They did confirm that Wonder Woman, Blue Beetle, and what's the African American? She's like a badass in the Suicide Squad. What's her real name?
Oh, are you talking about the one in charge of Suicide Squad?
Yeah. What's the character actress's name?
The actress, I'm blanking on literally both her names. Jesus, we always do this. Since episode 1. This is our thing, is that we can never.
Well, she's confirmed. Yeah. Amanda Waller is the character.
Waller, damn it.
Well, that's the character she plays. But what's the actress's name? She's in that Netflix movie, or it's not Netflix, but it's a movie.
The King, or you gonna look that up?
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking that up.
Oh, I'm not typing. Damn it.
You're not typing. Yeah, that needs to happen in order for you to find stuff on the computer. Man,
it is played by Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
Oh my god! How did
every time, man? Every time.
Well, yeah, Viola Davis's character that she plays.
You know what's funny is that in regular conversations, I know the person's name immediately.
Yeah, it's because of the camera.
It's the camera. Just wipes out.
You guys make us nervous.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So you're saying those 3 characters what
will continue in the future after the origin, which is going to be Superman Legacy. Mm-hmm. From that point forward, those characters will come into the DCU.
That's technically the start of the DCU,
correct?
Of James Gunn's DCU, correct? So so that movie is, and they're getting going on that.
Yeah.
So the great news for those of you who aren't keeping up, the writer strike is over.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So hopefully what I'm hoping is for a few things to happen. Number one, that the writers are most importantly happy, and they're getting their just due, recognition and due pay and all that stuff. But I'm hoping this improves the quality of stuff that we've been getting lately.
Yeah.
Especially with the MCU.
Yeah.
Because you see projects that you kind of feel like something's lacking, and I kind of feel like it was that underappreciation. They're like, well, why am I going to put my all into this if they're not even, number one, recognizing it, number two, paying me right?
Exhibit A, She-Hulk.
I disagree hard on that. I think it was a great show. The writing could have been a tad bit better. Is that what you mean?
I meant like visual effects and all that stuff.
Okay, well that
was pretty bad.
But that wasn't the people that were on strike, was it?
No, but I mean, if you can tell that if the writing wasn't where it's supposed to be, then the visual effects people aren't going to put as much focus into it either.
I see what you're saying.
It's like a domino. It started. Okay, it started from one spot, and everyone.
That's a fair point. That's fair. So, all right. So, and that too, like I feel like Flash writers. Well, see, I don't know if I can blame the writers, because I think it was the direction of the movie.
Yeah, and I think it was also who was in charge of the DCU or DC
of that film
at the moment, because the original script had Thrawn, or not Thrawn.
Jesus, DC Star Wars crossover.
What's his name? Thrawn? What the hell is his name?
Eobard Thawne?
Yeah. He was
Reverse Flash was supposed to be the bad guy. Yeah,
he was supposed to be the bad guy. They were going to follow closer to the Flashpoint paradox, and that did not happen.
Which is it was a hard mistake. Yeah. I feel like the biggest mistake they could have made.
I mean, it wasn't. I don't want to say this on live, but it wasn't a bad movie. I gave it only 3 stars, but it wasn't Stones. But it wasn't what it could have been.
Correct.
It had the potential
to
flip the script and be what essentially what Blue Beetle was.
It was nowhere near the potential it could have been.
Exactly.
Is what I saw with that movie. Like, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I even watched it again just to see if my views would change. It didn't, but
I watched it twice and I was done after that.
You were done. Yeah, I
was like, you're done.
And I think, and honestly, just the thing that saved the movie for me was, honestly, Ezra Miller's performance in it. I really liked. I enjoyed, and Sasha Calle was my saving grace for that film.
Sasha,
it was Supergirl.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She was a saving grace to that film. Honestly, like, had she not been in it, it would have tanked hard.
Yeah. Do you know the original ending was released and what it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be Michael Keaton still as Batman, and then Wonder Woman was supposed to show up, and Supergirl wasn't dead.
So you mean Michael Keaton was the Batman at the end?
Mm-hmm.
So he was in
everything that George Clooney did. It was
Michael Keaton,
and he survived.
Okay. I saw a question that would people have liked to see in Christian Bale's Batman instead of Michael Keaton. I say I wouldn't. The only person I think I would have rather have seen is Thomas Wayne as Batman.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I would have liked to see that
paradox, that movie, like, I like that it's just a one-off, and they've never tried to copy it elsewhere.
Okay.
Bruce and Martha Wayne. Martha Wayne becoming Joker, and then Bruce becoming, or not Thomas becoming the Batman, was a really cool dynamic. It was something different that I've never seen before. And I was okay with it. I'm okay with it being its own select universe, never repeated anywhere else.
Okay.
It's
yeah, the animation universe of DC has always been like that, I guess. Yeah. So, all right, that's a fair point. All right, I mean, so let's just talk about real quick some of the stuff that we have talked about throughout the year.
Yeah.
We started off, origin story was Batman. Here we go. Iron Man.
Yeah.
We talked about that first film and what it meant, stuff like that. Then we started going off of a little bit like closer to what was current.
Yeah.
We talked about
She-Hulk. Yeah.
What
Wakanda
else?
Forever. Werewolf by Night. Black Adam.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder. Wakanda Forever again. But this was like what's it called? Like after we had seen it.
So our reviews on it. Yeah, but we did predictions, we did reviews. Let us know if you guys are like that. If you guys are okay with us doing predictions and reviews, or you guys just want us to keep it at one or the other, or what do you guys think? For the most part, I think people have been liking the content.
Yeah,
from what we're doing.
A lot of Marvel
We're heavy on Marvel here.
Heavy on Marvel. I mean, look at the damn logo.
Yeah, we're not shy to admit it.
But you know, episode 9 was our first Star Wars content.
Yes,
and that was fun to do. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think Star Wars is a lot more relevant. What's going on?
They're pumping out more Star Wars stuff. So
exactly,
that's awesome.
Exactly. I'm super excited with Ahsoka. I think they're doing a great job with that.
Man. So arguably.
Honestly, not arguably. It is gonna end up being the best series that they've released.
I agree.
You know, getting
not taking anything away from Mandalorian.
No, absolutely
phenomenal
not.
Show, but you could have two good things.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and you know they didn't shy away from showing Anakin again in this second to last episode.
Yeah. You
know, so it's nice to see his hologram and her practicing. Like, I'm excited for the future of Star Wars.
Yeah, same.
The new chapter.
Yeah, man.
And some people are not excited for Rey Skywalker and all the other baloney, but I'm excited. I'm just a nerd.
I was loving the content. Yeah, I was talking about it. That like, so I shared I think on our story. It was a little video made, and it was like of the movie Ted, and it was like It had Star Wars written on the screen, and it was like fans of the original trilogy. It was Ted leaning out of his like window, yelling at the neighbor below him, and so it was like original trilogy fans, prequel trilogy fans, and then it was like new trilogy fans. And a third person came into the yelling, and I was talking about it, and I'm like, I honestly can say that I'm not a fan, or more of a fan of one trilogy over the other, because I like them all as a complete. As a whole, because
they tell a story.
They're all because it's about a grand, complete story.
Right.
So like, I can't say, I prefer original over this, over that, because it's all connected. Yeah. So like, I think
each one has their peaks and the things that they're better at. Like, I think the prequel trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, have the best on-screen lightsaber action. And then obviously due to its time, 4, 5, and 6 didn't really have the best on screen lightsaber, but the story itself was really great. And then
there are obviously better films within the Star Wars than other films of the Star Wars. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I can't choose that this one to me is better than this one, and this
I don't think I have a favorite, but I have a preference.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what is your preference?
Mine. I'll probably go with the original just because of what it did.
Yeah.
It changed sci-fi.
Yeah. Sci-fi movies. Visual effects, all of it.
Yeah.
It was a building block to a lot of people.
For sure, dude. Yeah. And it was just like George Lucas he's the man ahead of his time. Honestly, he's a genius, dude. When it comes to film. He's got something in his head and he knows what he wants to do. Yeah, and he goes for it.
And he was definitely the Howard Stark of
yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that for sure. So yeah, when we talked about a bunch of stuff, but I mean, we would love to hear from you guys. You guys haven't come through with anything you guys want us to talk about?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that just means that they are on par with us.
Yeah.
And they're, whatever we talk about, they're like, yeah, I'm into that. You know what I mean?
We even dove into some Last of Us, huh?
Oh, yes. That's right. We do a bit of pop culture stuff. We talk about John Wick.
Yeah, that was fun.
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
So we're not...
Transformers.
Yes, we're not shy about talking about other things other than comics. We know stuff.
And more of that to come, truthfully, guys.
Yeah, seriously.
We're just getting our feet wet right now, truthfully.
I think what the next thing is going to be Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. To the new Netflix series that's coming out.
Yes.
I played the original Xbox game.
I didn't even know that there was a video game of
Dude, it's so cool. You can play with 4 people. You ever played the Ninja Turtle game where it's like...
Yeah, it's like landscape and you're going across.
Yeah, you're going from left to right all across.
Scene changing. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the same way for that, but with...
Is it that format?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like that old, like, cartoonish, like... Yeah, the same way Ninja Turtle is.
Like 90s cartoon style? Yeah, cool.
And then you can play with like Scott Pilgrim, Knives, Ramona, Young Neil. I forgot who else. There's like 6 characters I think you can choose through. And then you have to fight the evil Exes to get to Gideon Grey at the end, and then you beat it. So it's the same way the movie goes.
Yeah.
It's just in the game format.
Yeah, and it looks like the show's going to model them after the same format, like that movie and stuff. So I'm excited about it. It looks good. I was a huge fan of the film.
Yeah.
I thought the film was like a video game come to life, so it was like pretty cool.
As much as like when I was younger, I had a crush on Ramona Flowers. She's a huge red flag. She has 6 evil or 7 evil exes. That's a huge red flag, guys. So just a heads up. Anyone that has evil exes, red flag,
not
guys.
Just exes. We know everybody has exes, but if they're evil, then maybe you go back on Tinder. You know what I mean, or something.
Or Bumble or whatever new swipe site.
Bumble, whatever the hell they are. But I don't know, dude. I listen to my radio show has a segment where people that have ghosted call the radio station and have them call. You hear wild stories, dude. Like,
oh my
stuff
God,
going on. I told you about it,
stories.
right?
Jesus Christ!
Until the line after dark. But so all right, so that's a bunch of stuff that we've covered over the year. It's been a great, fun year. We've gone to see a bunch of movies, but we do have some questions sent into us. So let's get into that. Babe, if you want to go off with the questions, don't forget about the mic. We got some good ones. Got some good ones.
Film Addicts _review said, when are you flying over here for a live show?
Okay, so nothing would make us happier to do that, but I mean, we can't even get chairs right now. Let alone fly over to my buddy's in Thailand. That's Addy who sent that in. You're in Thailand, my man. Not close.
Well, what's the middle point? Because Addy's in Thailand, and then
Regs is in Australia. India? I don't know.
What's the middle point for us to meet somewhere?
India?
Like India?
South,
is it really?
South Africa?
I think you're really bad at geography, but
no. Literally, Australia's down here. Thailand is what, like above India, is it not? So like southern India would be the middle point?
The middle point for us? Let's look at this.
Between them two? Oh, I'm only thinking between them two.
I'm talking about us.
All three of us?
Yeah. So they're in
Egypt?
Australia. Where the fuck is India?
Live from King Tut's tomb.
Okay. You said India, right?
Still the On the Line podcast.
He's in India?
He's in Thailand.
Thailand. Okay, cool. Which
literally pulled up your 5th grade map here that shows countries.
I think midpoint would be what?
Colors. That's what I'm saying. Egypt, South Africa, or like Mid Africa. Let's go to Wakanda. We're gonna go to Wakanda.
Actually, there's Wakanda in Illinois. Did you ever know that?
Yes. Yeah, I found out about this.
I went to do.
That's where they filmed it. No, I was kidding.
I did. I think I went to some like work function, a previous company I was at, and then they're like, "Yeah, it's like 20 minutes south of Wakanda Lake." I'm like, "Excuse me, what?"
The Marvel nerd in you just like you perked up like
wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah.
Why am I not finding where
Thailand is?
Yeah,
It's a little bit lower from China.
Right. Oh, I see it right there.
Oh no, so India's above it. Why did I think Thailand was above India?
Because if they're there,
Morocco.
Well, we're in fucking United States, guys. So let's think about like UK.
But that's even further from Australia. Dude, I'm telling you, South Africa is the only spot that we can go to that's in between us.
Yeah.
That's why I set up right there.
South Africa is our middle
Okay,
point.
you're pretty spot on. Actually, Egypt isn't that bad.
Yeah. So Film Addicts and actually just the Film Addicts podcast, we'll meet you in South Africa.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Libya.
Yeah, we'll send you the details. But actually,
I got it. Let's go to Madagascar.
Let's do it.
Let's do Madagascar.
Let's do it. But actually, speaking of Film Addicts, well, thank you guys for your question. But big shout out to them.
Yeah, pivotal to our success.
Yes, huge thank you to them, especially Addy. We kind of owe him to our growth here. He's the one who put me onto the editing software, and he's kind of giving me pointers on filming and stuff like that. So had it not been for them, our growth here would have definitely been delayed by a lot. So big thank you to you guys, especially. Check them out on YouTube, Film Addicts. I think it's The Film Addicts on YouTube. Check them out. They're audio only, but their videos are on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts. All right, so let's get to our next question.
Hey, Darth _Demonio 923. Are you ready for worlds to collide?
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
So I found out what this means. So just like with Film Addicts, we here are helping grow another podcast,
right?
Which is his podcast. If you guys don't know, Darth Demonio, we actually had him on for our Mandalorian episode. He's the one in the Mandalorian helmet that you see if you look at the thumbnails. He said that we inspired him to for him to start his own.
That's awesome.
He's a big metalhead, so it's gonna be like metal talk and nerd talk as well, and just pothead talk, all that good stuff. So he's gonna be starting his YouTube, so be on the lookout for that. As soon as I get that running up for him, I will let you guys know where to catch that.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of cool to have another podcast show kind of guest on
to
ours.
Collab with,
to collab with. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's what he would reference. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Are you talking about like DC and something? Or he's like, nah. He's like, I was subtly talking about my podcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, cool. All right.
And initially, I thought incursions and worlds colliding. That's what I thought initially.
Of course, because you're a nerd. We're all nerds here, man. That's what we go to first. All right. The next question.
The Stitch Up _ with Regs.
That's Regs from Filmatics.
Congrats, gents. What is your
Thank
favorite
you.
episode?
Ooh, good question. Kiki, why don't you take this one
my
first?
Favorite episode
Out of the 49 that we've done.
I think the villains episode was my favorite.
Really? So that's the one where we had Vic on.
With Victor on it, yeah.
Audio is super bad on that. I'm so sorry. It was a great episode. But audio was just really bad. You could hardly hear Victor. I felt bad. We didn't have our third mic yet or the software to run it yet, but we have that all fixed.
Well, we had a third mic. It just wasn't working that great.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the sound quality on it was just really bad. My favorite episode, I was thinking about this ever since I saw that question. I'm gonna go with our 10th episode, the one that we did the quiz off. Yeah,
because you beat me.
Because hell yeah, you know, because I beat your ass.
Language.
I beat the knowledge nerd. Nah, but yeah, because of that quiz off, that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go with that one as my.
I like
favorite.
how we both chose our guest episodes.
Yeah.
we didn't plan that.
What does that mean? Are we getting bored with each other? No, never. No, but I don't know. It's a little extra fun having a third person to bounce stuff off of. I think that's probably why. And I think I don't know. It's just for me. It was the game that we did. Which we could do now with. She's got the mic, so she can ask the questions.
Facts.
All right. So all right, cool. Thanks for that.
Is there any more?
Yeah. She's got plenty more.
So Chaz Presley has 2 questions.
Okay. First question.
First one: What is one thing from the past or comics that you are hopeful to see in film or TV?
Oh, okay, cool. So he's basically like something from the comics that hasn't been made that we would like to see made.
Well, mine's pretty obvious. X-Men. Just give me a real team. Give me it done correctly.
I mean,
I just can't wait.
He's like
Charles Xavier, Magneto.
You must have liked seeing Xavier in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, I loved it. And then hear the X-Men 97 animated.
In Miss Marvel
No.
You're talking about that part?
Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Remember when he's like, you have like, it's kind of like a mutation.
Oh, right, but when
he's rolling in,
they play that theme also.
Oh, correct, yeah. Okay.
So I was like, oh shit,
you're
pretty excited to see that.
Mutants! He literally screamed in the theater, mutants!
I did not, but
okay. That'd have been hilarious. For me, I said it before, and I will continue to say it. I need Last Ronin. The Ninja Turtles Last Ronin.
Oh,
I need that, dude.
I didn't think out the box. I thought just straight Marvel.
Of course you did. Well, that's your default setting, sir.
True.
So the next software update on you, I think it's gonna stay like that. Last Ronin. I need it. I need it bad.
That's gonna be dope.
I don't know if they're ever gonna do it.
I don't either. But it has to be rated R. It has to be like
I need Deadpool dark vibes, and maybe not Deadpool, but Batman-esque. Where I need blood splatter.
Okay, what is Dark Knight rated? PG-13.
I think so. I don't think the Batman films are R-rated.
Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight trilogies. I don't think
specifically the Dark Knight. The closest they can pull it off with that version of it.
Yeah, that'll work. But I think the closest that came to like R was the Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
I think that's the closest to it. It was very dark.
Yeah,
down to the lighting in that film. Like I don't think
it's so fucking long. It's PG-13.
That's what she said.
Anyways,
so it is PG-13, right?
Yeah,
told you. Yeah,
Dark Knight series is all PG-13.
Yeah, so I want to see Last Ronin. So that's my answer.
Damn, I wish I would have said that.
Too late. It's mine.
Okay,
go ahead. What's the next question he has?
What does the future of comics look like in your opinion?
Oh, it's a great question. I think it is gonna change a bit with just the times as in regards to like, you know, the LGBTQ community, the trans community, like just that opinion. It's starting to be more out in the open. So I feel like,
which is lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, and I'm all for it. I think the more variation in comics, the better for us.
Yeah,
we just get more different type of content. Right. It'll open up people's minds a bit. Yeah, I feel like. I mean, to be fair, the nerd community is still already open-minded as it is. Right. Great people, but I feel like it just sheds more light on those things. And I mean, listen, not only, I don't want to get too much into like the whole like sexual orientation and all that stuff, but not only that, but like oppression and, you know, minority stuff and immigration stuff, like
X-Men. That's what they do for you.
Yes, you know? and that's what I'm saying. So I think with that change, I'm starting to see more and more of that being introduced into comics, and I'm all for it. I think that's the future of comics, is that
it's just a more diverse an inclusion of everything, of real world life implemented into a comic book movie. I couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Yeah, and I think that's what, because you and I talked about, that's what our love of comics comes from, is that it's an escape. Yeah. But if you can escape but still see
real world problems,
yes, in there, it's a help. Yeah, I feel like. So I don't know. I think that's the future to comics.
Yeah.
We got another question. What's the next question?
Last one. Some weirdo called Christina CG.
Oh God, this
producer.
lady. Jeez.
When will you be covering Pokemon?
Oh God, Pokemon.
Did you watch the 10 episodes?
Not all 10.
I did.
You finished it. Yeah. You jerk. You told me you hadn't got to it, so I stopped.
I did.
Okay, so I have to get on that now. I'm trying to get through Rebels. God damn, there's so much stuff.
Dude, Rebels. Okay, so I started rewatching it.
Okay.
I am on season 3. I don't even know.
How the hell?
They're 22-minute episodes.
So how are you never have time for anything? How are you getting through these episodes so quick?
I watched them on my fucking scooter, bro.
Stop. Because I got it's so dangerous.
I got the mount. Well, because I've watched them already, so now I'm just.
So you don't have to look at it.
Correct. Right now, they've already. Wait, you're not in season 3 yet,
there,
right?
Barner. So I'll tell you where I'm at.
Shit,
I got past the part. I just finished the episode where the Inquisitors were going after baby sensitive babies.
Mm-hmm. So you're in season 2 then, right?
No,
season 1.
Yes, season 2. Am I season 2? I think so. Yeah, season 2. I believe that's.
Clone Wars, so I don't know.
You're in Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
She's watching that one, so. We're kind of knocking both out.
It's so good. Both of them are so fucking good.
Honestly, I like Rebels better.
Because I got her hooked on it.
So Clone Wars?
I gotta wait till she comes home so we can watch it together.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm on that. But Pokemon, I was already liking. So what he's referencing is the last season of Ash's last season in Pokemon.
Essentially, yeah.
So, which I don't see him going away forever.
Yeah.
He'll probably come back for like an episode appearance.
Yeah.
But it's his last journey. Basically, that we see anyway.
Yeah,
and then
he's
change.
Home. He's like, yeah,
don't give too much away. I don't want it spoiled.
It's I don't know. It didn't feel like a send off. The way it ended, like a send off to like, hey, this is the end of Ash. You know.
Well, like I said, they probably want to keep it open ended for him to come back.
That's definitely what they did. They kept it very open ended.
All right,
which I was happy for.
Ash is Pokemon, dude. Like,
yeah, and each episode he uses different Pokemon that he's had through all his different journeys in all the different regions, and he mixes up the Pokemon in a different team that he's never would have used before.
So I wanted to cover this when we were going to do the Pokemon episode, but I want to do it now and ask now. Your knowledge is more vast than Pokemon, which is as of everything.
With the knowledge.
Yeah, that's why I nicknamed you that. But so my question is, the Pokeballs, how do they work? Because when he throws it out, the Pokemon he calls out comes out. So now, is it each Pokeball is assigned to that Pokemon? Pokemon?
Yeah, absolutely.
So all right. So then that brings this question: how the fuck does he know which Pokemon are in which Pokeballs?
Well, because they're lined up.
Okay.
So they're lined up like just how they are in your box.
But look at Misty has it in her bag. right?
We never
So
really
she digs
see
in
them
there.
how they pull them out the correct way. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
So you're saying we never see how they pull their balls out? I don't want to see that, sir. No, especially Ash's balls. No, but like, dude, the way it would work with me, I swear to God, I'd be like, Pikachu, I choose you. Fucking Magikarp comes out. Like, oh shit, that was the wrong one. Hold on.
That's because you're a dork, yeah.
Dude, I don't know how I would have to label the shit out of my Pokemon.
Well, because, so like...
Could you imagine that? Like, we're going to battle. Hold on.
No, that's fire type.
Charmander. Hold on.
You're going to be like Team Rocket with Wobbuffet always coming.
Yeah, fucking... exactly. I'll be like, oh, you're in for it now. Charizard. Wow, Buffet. Fuck.
Hey, speaking of Team Rocket, they had a pretty cool send-off in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
all right,
they're
cool.
involved in almost every fucking episode. And also when battling feature got added to Pokemon Go, I was totally planning on being fucking Team Rocket. Because, like, I was hoping that you can fucking walk up and they would pop up in your radius and you just battle some random person. Just how you did in the game.
Oh, like the Nintendo Game Boy games and
Right.
stuff? Yeah.
And so, like, I'm in fucking the loop walking around and, like, oh, shit, there's a trainer nearby. Fucking attack. Let's go, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking it was going to be like. Not at all what it was like.
No.
Yeah. So
They're at... Well, in a way, they kind of are, but they're just at random Pokestops. So it's kind of like that.
Team Rocket. Right.
Yeah.
But I meant, like, the...
Players.
Player versus player, yeah. PvP.
Oh!
Yeah. Like,
okay.
I was hoping to find some random person playing and just fuck them up, you know? Like, hey, Mewtwo. Throw all 3 Mewtwo's and fuck them up.
Could you imagine how many fights that would start in real life?
I was counting on it, you know?
He's just out there choosing
Yeah,
violence.
I was going to wear a Team Rocket shirt and be like, Team Rocket, bitch, give me a Pokemon. Transfer, you know?
That is horrible, dude. Oh, my God. That's actually hilarious. That's so funny. Are you sure we have no more questions? I could have sworn we saw more. Let me check. Let me double check. Stand by. Dude, do you see Xochitl Gomez, American Chef? She's doing Dancing with the Stars right now?
That's what's up.
Dude, she's killing it.
That.
She's killing it.
It's
I saw her first dance.
Putting live episodes on Disney Plus now for it, right?
Well, that's what it is, because it got taken off of ABC for a while, and now it's on Hulu and Disney Plus. I don't know if it's back.
Why
on
did
ABC.
they take it off ABC?
I have no idea. I'm not. I don't care too much about that stuff. So
it's a cute show. I watched it when I was younger.
I watched it because of her. She used to love that.
Well, that's only when I know like my favorite artist would be on it.
Oh, right.
That's when I would watch it. But other than that, like I would see who's on it, the cast, and then we're like, I don't know anybody. I'm not gonna watch it.
No, I get you.
Like when Zendaya was on it, that girl was.
She's
Oh,
smashed.
she-
Yeah. Well, she's a great dancer.
She murdered that.
She won?
I think so. Yeah, I think she won.
That was a while back, but I think so.
Throw Tom Holland that, he would have gave her a run for her money.
Oh, that's.
They
should do, now that it's on Disney, they should do like a Marvel and Star Wars actors. So like Rosario Dawson, Zendaya, like all these characters, Zoe Saldana, like all these characters.
Yeah. I think they do like Marvel Night or like superhero night in the seasons.
Right, but I mean like
I know what you mean, like the cast. You're talking about the cast.
Different casts from like.
Well, there's plenty of actors now.
There's a shit ton, yeah. Can you see Robert Downey Jr. fucking going at it?
Hell yes.
Tom Hiddleston, fucking.
Tom Hiddleston would destroy on Dancing with the Stars. Have you seen that dude dance? He's fire at dancing.
Yep. Matthew McConaughey. Oh wait, but he's not in anything.
I was like, what the hell was he in?
But he can dance though.
He was in Magic Mike.
Yeah. Well, he didn't dance technically. He was just he was the
MC
owner. Yeah, the MC.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
Channing Tatum technically, because he was gonna be Gambit. He'd crush everyone.
Yeah, he would destroy.
He would destroy everyone.
I want to. Yeah, because I think he could do like classical stuff. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the questions. We love when you guys
absolutely
interact with us, and we appreciate
and we've actually got really better at what we just said anyway too. Like we used to go on so many tangents before back in the day, and now we've really structured our episodes a lot better.
Yeah, that's literally like 75% of the producer's job is just to be like, guys,
stupid, pay attention. Let's go.
Come on. Next topic. Next, keep it moving. All right, so those were the questions we have. Again, guys, sound off comments. All the questions you guys want to give us, we are here for it.
Yeah.
So then, I also want to talk to you about some of the past stuff that we've talked about. Any of your opinions changed about anything that we've discussed? Any Stones ratings that you would want to change that you could think of?
No, I stand pretty strong on a lot of the stuff that I've talked about.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing. No, nothing really.
I will go back and I wouldn't change anything, but I'd praise more She-Hulk. I love that show, dude. I've watched it multiple times.
Really?
Yes, dude. I go back to it. It's so good.
I watched it
for me
once with Sandy and once on my own.
I think because the comedy of it, dude. I just
fucking funny.
I just like Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, she did a good job.
She's awesome. And then Gigi, the girl who plays Gigi. Again, blanking on the actress's name. I have her Funko somewhere.
Well, her friend is it?
Yeah, her friend in it. She's just awesome. Gina.
Don't matter either way.
Yeah,
but yeah,
she's awesome. And then Pug. Dude, that actor on his own is just awesome. I love everything he's in.
Okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't.
I think it was very underrated, and it was a lot better than a lot of people made it.
You think it's better than Secret Invasion?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's fair to compare those two because they're completely different shows. One's a comedy, one's a spy thriller. But as far as actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, it is better.
Yeah,
I think it's better than Secret Invasion.
I get you.
Yeah. What is your favorite? Favorite film of the past year that came out?
This past year,
since first episode till now. If you have to look through, it's fine.
I'm looking.
We covered a lot. We have covered a lot. It could be Marvel, it could be DC. I doubt it's gonna be DC, but it could be Marvel.
Definitely not DC.
It could be Marvel or it could be Marvel.
Right. So film-wise, I mean, we didn't really cover many other films outside of Marvel.
Love and Thunder came out. Black Panther came out.
Forever.
Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, out of everything
over Guardians 3?
Ooh.
Dude, let me run through
Where the
it.
fuck is Guardian 3?
You're such a kid in a candy store. I'll take that. No, so, all right.
Oh, yeah, Guardians 3.
So I
didn't get that far.
So
it's Guardians 3.
That's what I was trying to get to, Mopo.
End of story.
So that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, we've got a lot. So I'm going to go with Black Panther, dude.
I understand.
Over Volume 3, it just hit closer to home for me.
I get it.
And top 3 will be Wakanda Forever, Spider-Man, No Way Home, and then Guardians 3 for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that growth that we get to see Peter.
Mine's similar, but it's
because of Volume
3
and then No Way Home.
Yeah. No Way Home and then Wakanda.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So just
flipped. Same time.
It's literally flipped.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
And I'm honestly 2 and 3. It can easily be interchanged for me.
Same, like Spider-Man: No Way Home just barely beats out Volume 3.
Because of the nostalgia of the
catch
3
me on a certain day and I'll be like, Volume 3 is kick-ass. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. All right, so favorite show that we've covered that you've seen. Now this is not on. Don't just think Marvel. We've seen a lot. We've covered some stuff. We've covered.
It's
DC.
easy for me. It's Ahsoka right now.
Ahsoka?
I fucking love Ahsoka.
Yeah,
it's so dope. Mandalorian was great.
Yeah.
She-Hulk was. I had my differences about it, but it's
you enjoyed
bad.
it. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely did enjoy it. Like I said, Mandalorian's great. What else do we cover? Last of Us was fucking dope.
That's my answer. Is Last of Us that we've covered. I was so.
It was a really good movie. I can't wait for season 2.
It was a phenomenal show.
But so far,
that's my favorite one.
Ahsoka beats everything.
That's fair
Ahsoka
point.
beats everything for me.
That's fair point.
I get to see Ahsoka for the first time live action.
I only think that mine beats it out because of my connection to the game.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's why. But
totally makes sense.
But yeah, for sure, 100%.
I think I know what my future favorite's going to be.
Well, all right, let's get into
Loki season 2. I can't wait.
You think that's going to beat out every other Marvel show that we've seen?
Correct.
That's not hard to do.
Because I told you Loki. No, it is. WandaVision was fucking dope.
Oh, I forgot
Loki
how
2 was dope. And you really like Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I thought it was a great show.
It's a very entertaining show. I mean, the action is great. The fighting's great. We see a little bit of the.
I love Anthony Mackie's performance as Sam Wilson, dude.
I think he's a great actor.
He's knocking out.
He's a great actor.
He is for Sam Wilson what Chris Evans was for Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
They couldn't have gone with.
You make Daddy a sandwich, right?
Yeah. That was his dialogue from when he went on Wendy Williams' show. They made a fair point. Anyway,
let's not dive into that.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that. So all right, so what? So besides Loki, I can probably pull this up. What are future projects coming out?
I'm actually pretty excited for the Marvels. I think it's going to be a good movie. I don't think it's going to be a flop.
Dude, I'm just nervous that it's going to be a flop because of the trend of the last few films have been of Marvel.
That's fair.
And now when I say that, I don't mean in quality. I mean in fan opinion.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Oh,
I really don't.
You heard it here first. We don't care.
I don't care about.
No, but fair enough. Yeah, no, and I don't mean as far as like what I'm gonna think about it. I just because at the end of the day, it does matter what fan opinion is. If it affects the box office, it affects future projects as little as we may like it that happens. But I don't like this trend that we're going on with Marvel fans. Where they're just trashing everything. Nothing is good enough because they're still on this high.
They're like the OG Star Wars fans. That's what they are.
Oh my god, I didn't see that. What the hell's up with OG fans, dude? It's just like nothing is better than that. Yeah. Go then stick over there. Don't worry about what's going on over here.
Shit. Go watch your own.
Yeah, go rewatch that shit until you're blue in the face.
Exactly.
Shut up about the new stuff. If you don't like it, that's what I don't get, and that's why I hate. The reason I hate social media. Not the reason, but one of the reasons that
you dislike.
That I dislike.
As much as you hate it, you're on it all the time.
All the time.
I can show you 30 videos that I have not watched yet.
Dude, that's my toilet time, man. That's what I do. I just send massive videos.
Bro, how you flood me with videos is how I flood Sandy with videos. She's like, babe, I haven't caught up. I have not caught up.
That's how she is, dude. I get like, literally, Instagram will only show 9 as the number. I can't tell you how many times I open up Instagram. I have 9+ from this woman,
dude. Yeah, I feel you.
So yeah, I get it.
But some of them are fucking gold.
Yeah,
just like send a heart.
That golf joke that you sent me.
Oh my god, only one hole behind.
Yeah, it's so good.
Did I send it to you too?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
That was so good.
Sandy was working on the at home, and she was doing it because she's remote certain days. And then I was like, babe, you don't even have to watch this video. Just listen to it. She fucking busted out.
That's hilarious, dude. Let's see. I'm trying to look up.
You know what
we got.
I haven't done joke of the day. I'll tell that joke.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
So this isn't a dad joke.
No, it's not a dad joke.
This is a legit
joke. It's pretty funny.
Go for it while I look this stuff up.
All right. So there's this guy. He's golfing, right? So he gets to a hole, and there's a lady in front of him, and he's like, he forgets what hole he's on. So he asks the lady in front of him, hey, what hole are we on? And she's like, oh, we're on hole 4. So that means you're on hole 3. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. They get further on, and he loses track of what hole he's on again. So he asks the lady, hey, what hole am I on? Are you on? She's like, I'm on 9. Okay, cool. So I'm on 8. Fair enough. So they finish. Everything's done. They go to the club, and she's like, let me buy you a drink for helping me out.
The clubhouse, the golf clubhouse, right.
Yeah. Let me buy you a drink for helping me out and keeping track of the hole. She's like, oh, okay, cool. So he buys a drink. She's like, hey, what do you do for a living? She's like, well, I'll tell you, but you're just gonna laugh at me. He's like, no, I won't laugh. So she's like, okay, well, I'm in sales. He's like, oh, I'm in sales too. And he's like, and then she goes, I'm in sales and I sell tampons. And she's like, he busts out laughing. He just loses his shit, starts laughing really hard. And she's like, I told you were gonna laugh. He's like, no, that's not what I'm laughing at. He's like, I'm in sales and I sell toilet paper. He's like, it turns out I'm still a hole behind you.
Yes. That is such a good. That is a solid joke.
Solid fucking joke.
That is such a joke of the day for you. I won't be doing a question of the day because we had our questions of the day were from our followers, which actually we got to thank them, especially our day ones, man. For you guys, we don't have a huge following, we have a very small following, but we're happy.
Yeah.
You guys have, you rock with us, and you're watching our goofiness and our dumb shit that we do, but you're also here for our content. We've gotten a bunch of people comment, some great things, telling us that, we have good points and, we're valid in our theories and stuff like that. So big thank you from both of us here at Tilly on the Line. We love you guys. We thank you so much for your support, your activity. Chaz was one of the guys who asked us a question.
Yeah,
he's a big supporter of us on Instagram, like
constantly
always
interacting with our posts.
Yeah, our stories. So big ups to you, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, huge thank you to you guys.
Our partners are Raw Comics. You know, we have a solid partnership with them. I mean, it's the beginning of what it could be.
Dude, our first year, we've done a lot, man.
Yeah,
we've gotten. We got merch.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Which DM us. We have sizes and all that live.
We're working on getting like a shop, like an internet, an actual place where you guys could just do it without talking to us. And that'd be cool.
As is right now, if you guys are looking for, we have a long sleeve shirt. I have a short sleeve shirt. And then we also have a hoodie that in place too. We have the patch. But the hoodie and the T-shirt will be coming with a volleyball size logo for
right
you
in
guys.
The center, like Superman style.
Correct. But if you guys are interested in this version of it too, we have it available. And then the next big thing that we'll be working on merch would be what's it called? An embroidered hat. So you guys always know I always wear a hat. I love embroidered hat. Lasts a little longer than an iron-on patch.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool things happening. But if you guys are interested in the sizes and shirts and all the different things, let us know. I have a bunch of pictures that I can just send to you guys in a direct message. But just hit us up on the.
We'll work on putting out a post of our pricing and stuff like that.
Yep.
That'll come to you guys soon. But please bug the shit out of us if you guys want some gear. We'll be happy to oblige. So I'm looking up some of the 2024 movies coming out. So we got that Joker. What's it called? What is it?
It's in French.
Folie à deux, which I don't know what that means, but it's gonna be like a musical-esque. Not too excited about that, to be honest with you. You probably are. It's two things you love: musicals and comics.
Yep.
Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Super pumped about that shit.
Absolutely.
Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, probably as excited for that one.
Well, it got delayed.
No. I know this, but I'm just saying I'm just talking about future projects. I'm not saying dates at all. Yeah. I'm just saying future projects that we will be discussing here. Giving you guys our opinion on it. And did you ever go live on Instagram, babe?
No, we didn't.
No? All right.
We didn't.
So you couldn't. Just hold it for a bit.
Did the Stanley documentary come out already?
It did, and it's phenomenal.
Oh, it did.
You find out a lot of stuff about Stanley, like how that's not his actual name.
No, Stanley
something.
Yeah.
But no, you find out. Like I found out from that documentary, Iron Man's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I found out what that actually means.
Oh, the acronym for Friday?
No, it's not an acronym.
What is it?
So in offices back when Stanley was doing comics and stuff like that, who he started out ground level, dude. Like he was like just sweeping and an errand boy.
Okay.
Anyway, so it turns out in office buildings back in the day, the women that would be in there helping, they were called Friday gals. That was like their term for their position. And they would be out, getting coffee, basically like assistants for the businessmen. And that's where
that's where Friday came from?
I'm almost positive that's where he wrote in Friday.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Like almost positive. I was like, oh, is that like how Iron Man got Friday? Because what does that AI do but assist Iron Man?
That's true. Fair enough. That's pretty cool.
Boom. So yeah. So we got that. We got Captain America, New World Order.
Yep.
That one's gonna be cool. Then we got Madam Web.
Oh yeah.
Which is it still a Prime series?
Prime series.
Yeah, Amazon Prime series. Is that?
Well, it was gonna be a Prime.
That's what my understanding was. That it was gonna be a show.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Am I wrong on that? Guys,
I don't know.
No. All right. Well, we got that coming out. Beetlejuice 2.
I'm excited for that.
Dude, we are definitely covering the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Because that was my film when I was a kid, dude. Love that movie. My wife, she's the what's the song at the end? The conga?
Oh, yeah.
That's her scene.
Oh, yeah?
She'll like, just play that. Sonic 3's coming out.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Kung
excited
Fu
for
Panda
that.
4.
Yep.
What? Thunderbolts.
That I'm excited for.
I'm
definitely very excited for Thunderbolts.
So Thunderbolts is kind of in a way like a little bit of like the darker Avengers in a way.
Yeah.
More like gritty Avengers. Dude, they're still doing Planet of the Apes. Good God.
They're not bad movies. They're good movies.
No, I know. There's just like They're really good. And then Gladiator 2.
Gladiator, like with Russell Crowe.
So he's not going to be in it. What I'm hearing is Denzel is going to be the antagonist in that.
What the fuck?
Or not protagonist in that one.
Did you hear?
What's that?
I said they're real apes on horses.
Oh yeah, dude. How do they get the apes to act like that? Like they're riding horses. This is phenomenal. You know what that's from, right?
No.
Stop it! From Shang-Chi. You idiot, dude. What the? Yeah, I thought you were just going along with like my stupidity by giving me that look.
No, I thought it was real. I was like, oh my god.
You're an ass if you think I'm that dumb.
I don't. Funny. That's why I gave you that look. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're like, oh, what about the upcoming DC Marvel shows? What do we got coming out?
Loki.
So I know that they're pulling back a little bit on shows for Disney Plus.
Well, they said that the ideal structure would be movie, show, movie, special presentation, and then another show, and then a movie. So 2 to 3 movies, 1 special presentation, and 2 shows.
Okay.
That's the ideal structure.
That sounds like a solid year's worth of content.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. It's not too much out there. Kind of like when Disney Plus dropped, they like flooded us with stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we were in the middle of fucking COVID or at the end of COVID. I didn't fucking mind it.
Right, right.
So,
yeah, that's true.
Who's complaining?
Right, seriously. Yeah, I remember our podcast at the time was just us on the phone when shit would come out.
Yeah, we were just talking about shit.
Yeah, which probably sparked me bringing up a podcast to you subtly, and I didn't even realize it.
Well, how about we talked about how we figured out our name, right?
Yeah, but I mean, let's go through it again. So we had set up a time to get together to just outline the podcast, you know, like the episodes, kind of like structure it a little bit of like what we would talk about, when we would talk about it, stuff like that. And during that, Kike had put up a little story, a boomerang. You put up a boomerang.
Sitting at the table, we had our notebooks out, my laptop was out. And I did a boomerang of us just kind of...
Yeah, and then as one of the little stickers, he put up till the end of the line, and I seen it, and then it just light bulb, and I was just like, dude, what if we named it that? And right away, you're like, yes. Fuck yes. You're like, do it. And then we were born. But yeah,
Facts.
The podcast was born. And then this logo took a little work. Started off super basic. Our logo, super like
just a fist
and gray background, circle, and then we started tweaking it here and there, and then boom.
Shout out to our second guest, I mean,
Victor. Yeah,
he did this for us.
Yep. Big shout out to him.
And a producer for paint and all the idea, getting this set up to go.
This whole set. I mean, let's talk about the sets. So the first one was
in my living room.
Did you cover the 128?
Oh yeah. The 128?
Yeah, we've gone over that a few times. So the 128 is, we like to say, is the multiverse that all of our theories and everything come from. But so the 1 is his birthday.
Yep.
And the 28 is my birthday.
Yep.
Today.
Hey.
So that's where he's like, dude, where did we come up with that number? I was like, dude, that's genius. So that was pretty cool. So our sets. The first one, literally your living room.
Yeah.
You had your entertainment set. Had all the Marvel stuff,
which is
on.
now yours.
Like, yes. Oh yeah. But when you moved, right, you're like, I'm getting rid of this. I was like, I'll take it. So unfortunately, now with all this shit in it, he just gave me the entertainment set. Anyway, so yeah, we just set up in there just a table, 2 mics and a camera. That was it. And then you moved from there, so we brought it over to my dining room. Yeah, my old apartment. Dining room, just finagled it, kind of try to angle it somewhere to somehow to make it look nice, and then we moved it into a bedroom in my place. That's where you guys see the shelves, the whole shelves where the camera's like kind of far back because I wanted everything in it, of just Funkos and stuff like that. And then we left that apartment, came here into
the Avengers facility.
The Avengers facility. Well, we were still shit. Yeah,
it's okay.
It's all right.
We told the truth. But now we're in the Avengers facility.
Now
they don't know where we're at now.
Yes. We moved into the Avengers facility.
In the basement still, but whatever.
Nice. Hey, I'll take it.
So what's something you want to cover going forward? Like something new we haven't done yet?
I mean, I'm kind of happy with what we do. Like, I'm cool with covering, like, pop culture stuff or something that's really big coming out of like certain movies. Like, I don't mind if we even dip in a bit into the horror genre.
That's what I want to cover. I love horror movies.
Is that what you're leading to? Like,
yes.
You're like, I want to cover this. Speaking of which, I just saw The Nun the other day. The first one.
Oh, damn! You didn't see the second one?
Well, that's why I saw Nun so that I can see the second one.
Yeah.
And Nun 2.
They're not necessarily tied, but they all work together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like you should watch the first one though to understand what's going on.
Some of it, but it's not really that tied together.
It's not like a continuation of the first one, because the first one just kind of end like that part of it ends.
That's how usually horror movies work.
They just introduce a character, and from that,
really don't
other
have
movies
to watch
done.
the first one to see the second.
With the exception of like Halloween. If you watch the last Halloween, you're gonna be like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, they're all tied together for those. But the entire what was it? Conjuring, all of the Conjuring series, like The Nun is tied into.
That's a spin-off of that, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of that, did you know that the actress from The Conjuring, like the main actress, like the wife, and the nun from the good nun from The Nun?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of nuns.
Good nun with the nun.
That they're sisters in real life.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's why, like, you could see, if you know that, you could see, like, they make certain facial expressions that are the same. So, yeah, because I saw, like, a picture on Instagram of, like, them. They're like, hey, did you know that if they look alike, it's because they're sisters and it's both of them together.
I did not even pay attention to that.
Yeah, go back and watch it. You'll see it.
I guess I'm not, when I watch those, I'm not looking for,
You mean horror films? Or specifically that film?
Well, those films, yeah, like that whole the Conjuring, Annabelle,
that universe, okay,
yeah, that cinematic universe. I'm not necessarily watching it to see the connections. I'm just watching it for the fright. I mean, I enjoy horror movies, truthfully. Yeah. Some people might say I'm weird, but whatever. Yes. But truthfully, I love them.
You say weird, I call it interesting.
Dude, it's dope. They're crazy, and most of these are loosely based on real events.
Yeah.
With the Warren family. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let us know, guys, if you guys want us to cover more horror stuff. We would be. I mean,
we're gonna.
We would be more than happy to. But no, I'm saying, like, if they specifically want us to cover certain horror stuff, or more of it, like on a more regular basis, let us know, guys. We'll be more than happy to do it. So yeah. So I mean, that's some stuff that we can cover.
No.
What's something we haven't covered that you are glad we haven't?
Fast 5, all of it, fast everything. Just
fast
keep it slow.
Anything fast.
Dude, it's got so boring.
That film is just they have definitely gone down in my likingness.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word, but of it, because in the beginning it was about cars and like the street level stuff, and then they started getting into like a street level James Bond, and it was just like weird. And then when they went into space, I was like, I'm done. Bye. See ya. Like,
it's not as entertaining.
Into space.
It's
a car movie.
It is entertaining because of the action, but like you said.
Oh yeah, no, I mean the racing and stuff is still entertaining as hell. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I mean with the death of,
I think that was what was the biggest turn off. Like, I get they
did lose a lot of people when Paul
Walker passed.
Paul Walker passed, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker, man. You're truly missed.
Big time.
And that hit the series hard. And honestly, I can honestly say that's when their stuff started to go down.
Yeah. Because the last one that he was in, I think, was the last good one. Where it was
I would argue to say it was the best one. It was almost the best one, like, in my opinion, dude. Like, his story ending was beautiful. He wanted to stop because of the kids.
Which one is the one with where they find Letty? And Letty is
that's a great one. That's Fast and Furious? Where it's not the Fast and the Furious, it's Fast and Furious? Or is that Fast 5?
That's Fast 5.
Is it Fast 5?
No.
No, yeah, because Fast and Furious is them in Colombia.
Rio.
And was it Rio?
Rio de Janeiro, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's like,
Colombia.
This is Brazil.
Oh, yeah. You're correct, sir. Okay. Yeah. Those, honestly, I think those two are my favorite of the genre.
Yeah. I just like the. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't mind doing the old ones, the original ones, and but
no, it's.
I just can't get down with it.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, I just can't.
It honestly, it didn't feel like as great. I thought it was a great movie. It didn't feel like it was part of that. It just felt like another racing movie. You know what I mean?
I think the first one's the best one.
Hands down. I don't think. Yeah, they haven't done better than the first one.
Really? You think the first one's the best?
The first one's got to be.
They introduced Ludacris and then
Too Fast and Furious
is pretty decent.
It was.
I didn't mind it.
When they introduced what's his name? The one with the shiny forehead.
Tyrese?
Yeah.
No, that was Too Fast, Too Furious. Oh, because sorry, but I had the baby oil. Remember?
I hide that big ass forehead, and that was improv.
That was Ludacris's spit take was his actual reaction.
Yep.
When they introduced Tyrese, and then after that, it just started going.
We're not taking away. If you're a fan of that, God bless you. I mean, if you love the last films, we're happy you do. Again, this is just our opinion, guys. We're not stating facts. My wife loved the Fast film. She went to see it opening night
to watch it, but then after, I kind of feel bad to say this, but ever since The Rock
got in it,
I like those. I like the first one he was in.
I thought, him in it was cool.
After that, more and more, then it started to just die down.
I think having him come into the core cast, I could have done without. Like if you had him in just that one film, cool.
And then now they.
I get it.
Then they did that spin-off with him and Jason Statham,
which I wasn't against. I liked it.
The film, the spin-off.
Yeah,
it was decent.
Hobbs and Shaw or something.
Yeah,
like
Idris Elba was badass in that film.
Really was.
He did a really good job.
Didn't see that coming. We
didn't cover it, but now we're covering it. What the hell's happening? But anyway, so the future of this podcast is very, very optimistic.
Yep.
I am here. He's here. Like again, till the end of the line.
Yeah.
But we are so happy to be doing this. We're happy to have people enjoying it, watching it. Again, huge thanks to you guys. Can't thank you guys enough, just for being here for us. Like I said, listening to our theories, our opinions. We truly love doing this.
Yeah.
It's
a good escape. As much as
what
comics did for me at a young age. Like I said, it helped me, escape some dark times in my life, or just like, crappy upcoming as being part of certain things that happen in life.
Just life. Yeah.
But for us, as adults, often we don't have an outlet to kind of go disappear to, and this is our guide time, and just kind of be able to
I feel like what comics did for us as kids, this podcast is doing for us as adults.
Correct.
Like,
you know what I mean? Talk about the same shit.
Yeah. So it's the adult version of comics for us. Like it's what it is. But again, we love doing this, so we thank you guys again so much. And then big thank you to my wife right there for helping us do this. The podcast does I feel like it's a little bit harder when she's not here to help us out.
Agreed. Yeah, she is vital.
She is. And a big thank you to Sandy, your girl.
Yeah.
She is a founding member.
Supportive.
Yeah, super supportive. She's helped us get this going.
Yeah.
She was very integral in the beginning. She gave us the camera and the ring light at first, right? And then
we ended up not going through with the candle or with the camera.
Yeah,
but we use the ring light.
It's shining
vital.
bright. It's
vital
shining bright. So that's our 1 year anniversary. We look forward to our 2nd year anniversary and our 50th, or however long we can keep this going. So thank you guys for joining us again. I don't have
50 years of podcasting. We better be making fucking money by then, bro.
Dude, no, you know what? I heard something really optimistic from somebody who's like making bank off of podcasting now. They didn't make money for their first 2 years of podcasting.
That seems fair.
So I saw that and I was like, all right, cool. I'm not so down on it now anymore. I'm like, my future is looking good for it. But even if we don't, dude, just to do this for fun, I'm happy with. But any last points you want to make?
No.
To the people?
No, I'm excited for the future. We're in a good spot. We have some consistency going. We have a dungeon to go hide and do this in.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we got a Halloween episode we could do coming up. Christmas episode.
Ooh, we can dress up.
I'm down.
I'm dressing up.
Cool.
Say less. Let's do this.
You know what? Sound off in the comments. What do you guys want us to dress up as?
No, I know what I'm gonna dress up as.
I just want to hear from them.
Oh,
well, I want to
okay.
know. It doesn't say. Don't mean we're gonna do it. So I don't want to know like Lil Bo Peep and shit. But like,
I'll post on Instagram.
Say less.
To see who guesses the costume that you guys
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let's
give
do a
some
giveaway.
options.
Let's
Oh, okay.
Let's do a giveaway.
I'm not gonna do an option. I'm just gonna say guess.
Yeah.
What you guys are gonna dress.
I want to do a giveaway, maybe a shirt or something. If you can guess who we're gonna dress up as, first person to guess it correctly, we're gonna give them something.
You got to be good. They gotta know us.
Not necessarily. They can, if they're fans of ours, like true fans of ours, and they know what we talk about. They're gonna know what we like.
Okay.
I mean, you're better off. Like your chances of winning for this guy, just guess any mutant. You're fucking. You might,
I already know what I want to be on live. On our next
Halloween
episode. I know what.
So I'm gonna just put this out there, but Raw Comics, they are kind of in the works, and they want to do a Halloween party. So if that ends up happening, we're gonna be going live from the Halloween party.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been like kind of egging them on to kind of do it.
Kid friendly or just adults?
They're gonna have a kid friendly earlier in the day, and then after a certain hours, it's gonna be just adults.
Heard.
So I've been kind of edging them to get. They're just working on the logistics of it.
That's cool.
So keep an eye out for that. We'll let you know if that happens. I hope it does.
Let's get our your cousin. Darth Demonio. How do you say his name?
Darth Demonio?
Yeah, let's get him to come too. You know.
Oh yeah, dude! I'm gonna flood everybody with invites.
Yeah.
Dude, let's meet up there because I think that'll be a good time. So this has been our 1 year anniversary special. We thank you guys for joining us again, and Kike for the 50th time. I am with you
To the end of the line.
Thanks, guys.